Ready? First of all, I want to introduce our organization that SEO is a platform for youth which advocates students counseling and to create awareness for the students for their future choices. And this organization also provides the best board to the skillful students that they can enhance or polish their skills for their blissful future. And the main motto of this session is to SUSI Students Leader Cooperative Public Policy Making Program 2023, and it's a semester exchange program provided by US government. And now here we have our guest speaker, Mr. Mohsin Ali is with us. And the further your queries, your questions, your eligibility criteria, and the fundings, all these type of queries will be detained by our guest speaker, Mr. Mohsin Ali. But before handing over the mic to the Mr. Mohsin Ali, I just want to give her a short introduction. Like Mohsin Ali, firstly, I want to give his short introduction. He has bachelor's degree in education, B.Ed honors from Sakkar IB University, and he has also a vast experience in youth activism and community services. And he has also served as UN volunteer for civic education. And he also attended SUSI Student Leadership Program or Cooperative Public Policy Making at UMass Amherst. And his interest lies in civic education, community services, youth leadership, and activism. So it's a short introduction of our guest speaker, Mr. Mohsin Ali. And now I request for Mr. Mohsin Ali that please continue this awareness session.
Hello, Ifra. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. You may continue, please.
All right. Thank you so much, Ifra, for the brief and very, comprehensive introduction of mine. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening, everyone. I am Mohsin Ali, as Ifra has already described. And first of all, I would like to thank SEO organization for arranging this outreach session for SUSI Student Leaders Program on Comparative Public Policy Making. So I will just briefly describe before diving deeper into my personal experiences as a SUSI alumnus and to the application process that this year they have initiated. So I will be just briefly describe my personal experiences, and I will be more focusing on the application process and hows and its of application. And also I will also like to entertain your questions about application and how you can make your application stand out from all those other participants. So I attended SUSI program in I was selected for SUSI program in 2020 when I was in my seventh semester at IB Sakkar. But due to COVID-19 we couldn't go, and this program happened online, and it was like divided into two parts. The first part was online part, where we attended all those sessions and field visits. Everything was like virtually. But in June 2022, the second component of this program, which was in-person component, which we went to US and physically attended that program. So I will be just highlighting very few basic, my key learnings that I got from this program. So, a team, can we have our slides, please? All right. Thank you so much. I can see those slides. Can you just slide show them so that everyone can see while I'm just going through these all slides? So, firstly, I will just briefly describe what this program is about. I will just give you a sort of overview of this program. So this program is basically for undergraduate students, those who are actively involved in community service, either on campus or outside of the campus. Uh, yeah, can you just move forward to the overview slide? Yeah, thank you so much. So it's a 6 week kind of intensive program, which is the mainly focus of this program is on public policy making for undergraduate students. So everyone just get confused, like, this program. Uh, am I audible to you? Because somebody's saying that the voice is not audible. All right, I'm audible. Kindly please check your speaker or whatever. Yeah, just previous slide, please. Yeah, thank you so much. So it provides a deeper understanding of the United States system while enhancing leadership skills. This program is mainly for those students who are very active in their own community as well as on campus. So, and also one major thing that everyone just get confused while just reading this public policy making component of this program. Anyone can apply from any department. I was from education department. I applied for this program and I got selected because this program, public policy is concerned with every public. Like, policies are being made every day, and these are policies which are made for us and implemented by us. So public policy in any domain is relevant. So if you are from computer science or engineering background, you are more relevant person because public policy is concerned with each and every department. So this is academic program which happens at University of Massachusetts in Amherst, and program also includes 2 weeks of study tours in other cities of USA. Please go ahead. Yeah. So during my in-person component, because you all know about virtual component of of any program. You all have attended virtual programs. So though they were like very intensive, we used to sit like 5 to 6 hours regularly for 5 weeks in front of a screen. But the main thing that you visit over there and you meet in person, which has a lot to it. Yeah, so the cultural diversity that was like the main component and main element that I got from this program was something worthy to be highlighted. You happen to see not from your own cohort, where we students from various departments and various parts of Pakistan participated in this program from various universities across Pakistan, from Gilgit Baltistan, Kashmir, Sindh, Punjab, and Balochistan as well. So there were like diversity all over. Pakistani diversity was in that cohort. But apart from that, when we were in US, over there I felt a sort of global village in that particular uh, university that we were staying in. So the diverse population was over there. Every time we used to go for dining or just roaming around on the campus, we meet a lot of people from different backgrounds, ethnicities, and genders. We had like very much networking, and with not with just the core that we were with, like the Pakistani students, but also with the residents, local residents of US. We used to go outside after our classes just to roam around in the city. And the advanced hands-on activities were over there. Like they focused on various skills. Uh, Apart from public policy making, we also got to know about design thinking, leadership, grant writing, blogging, etc. Because these are the key and soft skills that a leader of 21st century must have. So these were like worth learning a sort of uh, uh, program topics that we went through. Field visits were also very important, and we had also recreational activities. Like sometimes we used to go with local community centers, synagogues, churches, masjids, etc. of local community, and we used to interact with local community. And we also used to visit these NGOs over there, uh, mainly just managed by youth of that particular University of Massachusetts. After attending that, after attending that particular academic program, we went to New York and Boston for our academic field visits, where we visited New York University, we visited Boston University, MIT. We also happened to visit Google headquarter, United Nations headquarter as well. And it was really honored. And also we went to Pakistan High Commission in New York, where we visited the Pakistan embassy over there, and we met the higher authorities and diplomats of Pakistani residents living in the New York. So it was sort of very overwhelming experience, culturally rich experience, and at the end, this is sort of lifelong mentorship. So of course, you are getting guidance and mentorship all your lifetime, not just limited to this particular program, but we are still connected, and we discuss a lot of stuff, and we are organizing and initiating a lot of stuff in our community. Moving forward, uh, these are some of the glimpses of our in-person component. Here the SUSI 2021 code is at Boston Lagoon Airport in Boston. We just landed at the airport, and then moving forward, there are some other glimpses of our in-person component.
Yes, I first of all, I would like to thanks to our guest speaker, Mr. Mohsin Ali. Is my voice is audible to all of you? Can everyone hear me? Okay, okay, ji. The persons are responding in a chat box. Okay, ji. So there have issue, I guess. So let's wait for our guest speaker to be back and continue this presentation. And till now, I hope you understand.
Hello, am I audible right now?
Yes, yes, you may please continue.
All right, thank you so much. Actually, I'm really sorry because of the internet. You know, yeah. So these are some of the glimpses where we attended this. This is the classroom of the University of Massachusetts, where our most of the sessions happened. Here, when our academic program was completed, so we had this group photo afterwards. Next, please. Yeah, so here we visited Emirates Survival Center, where that was an NGO which was working for providing free food and some other daily life necessities to the local residents who could not afford. And this organization was led by a student from University of Massachusetts, So it was really great to see, such sort of community services and volunteerism over there that a student were leading. So it was really great experience from a social activist point of view. Moving forward, this is our cultural event. We were ready for our cultural night. Of course, this is academic program and leadership program, but we cannot forget the cultural component of it. So we used to, perform our cultural dances day by day. Sometimes our Punjabi brothers used to, represent their culture. Sometimes Gilgiti, sometimes Pakhtun brothers and sisters. So it was really great experience, and for Americans, it was something new, and for us as a Pakistani, it was really proud moment to represent our culture over there. Now I will be talking about the its and bits of SUSI program. The selection timeline is when you are done with your Word application form, which is happening right now. The deadlines are 28th of October. So after submitting your Word document file through email, uh, you will be you will be hearing back from them in the first week of January, and you will be having Zoom or Skype or telephonic interview. That would be like after shortlisting, when you are getting shortlisted while you are submitting your application form, then there is like interview component. The final results are announced in the mid of April or early May in 2023 this time, and then your passport and visa, all other logistical logistical stuff happens after early June. So then you travel to United States in the summer, like in the mid of June or early July for 6 weeks, and you return back in August. The eligibility criteria is 18 to 25 years of age, and a male and female both can apply. Female are encouraged to apply for this program. Have at least one semester left in your undergraduate studies. Interested in local, state, and federal public policy making. Uh, you can be from any department. Doesn't matter if you are from engineering background or BSc background or any scientific background or a STEM field or any general fields. You are most eligible to apply if you are just eligible for these basic eligibility criteria. And you must have strong leadership qualities, and you must have high academic achievement, like your CGPA should be above 3 plus. 3 plus is like more convenient, but if you have like 3.5, so that is a good thing, because this is also sort of academic program apart from leadership activities and extracurricular activities. Your involvement in extracurricular activities on campus and outside of campus should be there. Like when you are submitting your application form, there should be some sort of extracurricular activities that you have participated or initiated, that will give edge to your application. Moving forward, how they shortlist you on the basis of your English language fluency. Your English language should be conversational, not necessary that you should be proficient. There is no need of taking IELTS or TOEFL during the time of application or after getting shortlisted. There is no need of any language test. Your personal statement and essay questions, you respond to your personal statement, and your essay question says a lot about you. So make sure you are giving a lot of time on these both components of the application. You sustain high level of academic achievements, your grades, awards, participation in academic programs like presenting research papers, or winning quiz competitions in your department or within classroom, MUNs, Model United Nations, that happen in our university. You must participate in these all academics program as well, and you should be committed to your community and extracurricular activities on campus and off campus, like not within just inside the campus. You should be active, but outside the campus as well. And after that, you should be committed to returning home, because you have to complete your degree, because your the last semester is remaining, so you have to finish that. Moving forward, How to apply? The program is directly managed by the US Embassy. You all know that. The form can be you can get access of the form from US Embassy's official website, or their Facebook pages, or US Consulate Karachi's Facebook pages, Lincoln Corners, any platform related to US Embassy. You can just get access to that form. The form is simple Word form. You do not need to convert it into Word file or any other format. Just fill that Word file, save it according to the instructions, and then just submit that. The form can only be downloaded from the embassy's website. Just fill it and submit from your personal email to the provided email that we have. Moving forward, the deadline is 28th of October, so you have just few days left. So start applying for this program. Moving forward to the very important component of this application, the personal statement. It says 250 words, and your answers, you have like these 4 prompts that you have to respond to. In the first prompt, you will be responding to your introduction and your future goals, and then the second prompt is about why you think your background, interest, and your experiences make you competitive candidate for this program, and what will you contribute to the group, because this is two-way relationship, right? You are giving what you are bringing to the table, that matters a lot. You will be getting a lot of learning from this program, but what you are bringing to the table, that is also very important. So make sure you mention what qualities and abilities you have. And in the last prompt of personal statement, you have to mention that how this experience is going to help you and affect you personally as well as professionally, right? And then there are like 2 questions that you have to respond to. Number 1 is give only one example of a policy which of Pakistan which you believe is outdated, and how would you address it if you were in a leadership role. And then the second question is about what one initiative would you personally like to start at your local neighborhood or community level. How would you plan, implement, and measure success? Moving forward to the do's and don'ts of personal statements, these are very important things that you have to follow while you are drafting your personal statement. What are the do's? Be specific as possible. Just focus on one thing, and alignment is the key, right? Be concise, be you. Start with a story, experience, or hobby or achievement. Take it as a process, not a product. Writing is a process, not a product. So just don't just rush towards the end product. Take it as a process, right? I think my voice is not audible. Can somebody confirm that am I audible or not? All right. I'm making sure that I'm audible to all. All right, perfect. So why specific? Like just focus on one theme. If you are from education department, there are multiple elements of education. If you are from computer science, there are multiple elements of computer science. Just focus on one thing. Just align your responses, your policies, your initiatives, and your personal statement and experiences with that particular key area that you are focusing on. So you do not have to focus on, for instance, somebody is working on women rights, so they don't have to write about other thing as well. For example, I'm also working on child I'm also focusing on child rights. I'm also focusing on gender minority rights, or human rights, or education, social uplifting of community, or flood relief. No, do not make chart of all these issues. Just focus on one issue and align all your responses to that particular issue. What you do not have to do while you are while you are drafting your personal statement and your questions, avoid listing your experiences. Instead, mention what you learn or achieve from those experiences. What people do mostly, they just mention these all experience that I participated in there, I participated in that, I'm part of this organization, I'm part of that organization. But what you have learned from those organization, what you have achieved from those organization, and your experiences, you should mention those, not just list them. Don't plagiarize. do not copy paste from other SOPs or examples available on internet. Just be conscious about that, because that is going to go through a software you already know. There are multiple softwares that they use for checking plagiarism, so don't avoid that. Don't lie or exaggerate. If you have just organized event or you are part of any team, just mention I was the part of that team. Do not exaggerate it. I have organized this. Don't lie. Don't exaggerate. While you will be just shortlisting, when you will be during your interview, there you will be just getting into trouble. So just try to share whatever you have done. Just be honest. Keep in mind the word limit and avoid using fancy words and jargon. Don't use fancy words, synonyms, or high frequency words. Just be you. Right? While you are writing, your tone should be the way you write. Moving forward, after completing SUSI, what happens? So while you are participating in the SUSI program, when you return back to your home country, in your home city, there are multiple, POAN chapters, PAK US Alumni Network chapters. There are 12 chapters across Pakistan and having more than 20,000 alumni. We have also one chapter in Sakhar, and recently we organized, the reunion, and I happened to attend the first reunion after attending SUSI program, and where you will be eligible for small projects and you will be getting funding for those projects. You will be having networking opportunities, mentorship opportunities, and some funding conferences, regional and international as well. You will be able to organize your workshops, and you will be getting funding for those programs. And last, I would be thank you so much for listening throughout this program and throughout this session. If you have any questions or query, you can open your mic, or I will be I will try to read those all messages that you have sent in the chat box. Ifra, you can help me, while if you have come across some of the important questions that we haven't mentioned in this presentation.
Okay, first
So
of
Abdul,
all, I thank you, Mr. Mohsin Ali, for your precious time and make a this awareness session. Thank you so much.
I'm
And
honored.
there are
Thank you
a
so
lot
much
of
for inviting me. Yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, there's a lot of questions like can you provide us embassy official website link or form link?
Yeah, so we have our WhatsApp group, I think SEO, specifically for this program, right, for this session. So I will be sharing the link in that particular group. Just do follow that.
Okay, thank you. Now another question that I have completed my bachelor's. Can I apply for it?
No, only undergraduate student can apply for this program.
Okay, and the students who done their graduation, what about those students?
No, those cannot apply, because this is undergrad. This is for undergrad people. If you are in your sixth or seventh semester, you are most eligible to apply. If you are in your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh, you must apply for this program. Last semester students cannot apply, because that is the criteria that there should be one semester left while you are in the US.
Okay. Now here's a question of Muhammad Yaqub that I am already a member of Pakistan US Alumni Network. So can I apply?
If you have not visited US and your program was here in Sakkar City or national, you can apply. Why not? Alumni are most encouraged to apply. If you were from English Access program or English Works program, you can apply. If you are international alumni, or you have visited US, so you are not eligible to apply for this program, unfortunately.
Okay. I guess Abdul Wajid Pizado have a question and she raised her hand. He raised her hand. So I request to our host that
जी
please answer. Yes.
ओके थैंक यू। और ये मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि 3 GPA क्या कंपलसरी होती है क्या?
This time it is because उन्होंने खुद जो है ना application की description में लिखा हुआ है, if you go to embassy's website you will find that there should be 3 or 3+ GPA. Last year it wasn't because it's like both mixture of academic as well as a leadership program, because you will be getting a lot of reading material, you will be writing a lot of stuff over there. So yeah, CGPA matters.
Okay, thank you. I have another question from Mubarak Ali. So please unmute to Mubarak Ali.
Yeah, thank you. May I?
Yes, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. Mohsin bhai, I wanted to ask that what are the effective ways to write SOPs about this SUSI program? If you would like to elaborate something about that.
Sure. So as I already mentioned in do's and don'ts of the SOP, so while you are writing your SOP, just focus on one element, right? Do not focus on multiple issues, multiple activities that you do. Just focus on one theme. If you have a lot of experience on that particular theme, just mention those. Do not just brag about that I have organized blood group camp or blood camp, whatnot, or I have also teach some students. I'm also interested to work for labor rights. I'm also interested to work for women rights. Just don't focus on everything. Just stick with one theme and give more information, give as much information as you can about that particular theme, and mention your experiences. So that's the key. And just follow the pattern, follow the prompts. These 4 prompts are very important. You have to just respond to them. What people do mostly, they just copy paste their UGrad SOP. So this is completely different from UGrad. You have to respond to these 4 components of the SOP.
Assalamu alaikum, Mohsin. Am I audible?
Yes, Fahimullah, please go ahead.
First of all, thank you for this wonderful session that you arranged. So my question is that while filling form, we see some of the sections are not working as per the requirements set by US alumni, US network. So can we remove the section which was given in theme, and we can write by our own self? Would that be acceptable?
Not at all. You are not supposed to edit or make changes or add anything other than those things which are mentioned in the form, because the form is comprehensive. It is asking every its and bits about you. So I don't think so there is need of editing the form. Just stick with the form that they have provided. Do not convert it into PDF. Do not change fonts or anything. Just fill it, download it and fill it.
Okay, and the question regarding form is another. So they have also uploaded the form of 2021. Is it okay, or they will be modifying it?
If they have given the same form which was last year, like which is present on the website, then you must follow that, because there will be some purpose of that. If there is no there is new form, just try to fill that particular form, because every year form changes. I can see there are lots of changes in this year's form, specifically in the questions. So I think the form is updated. So make sure you have the form which is updated for this year specifically.
Assalamu alaikum, Mohsin bhai.
Walaikum salam, Manzur.
Ask the question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
As you in last you mentioned that you have an advantage to be the member of PON, as we have completed a relo course in SUSI chapter. So we are already the members of PON. So do we have any advantage to be the member of PON, or we can mention that in the SUSI?
Of course, if that is relevant to your experiences and the key theme of your SOP and your experiences, For instance, you mentioned Relo and you are focusing on English language, and through this way you are promoting English language, and you have also incorporated some leadership skills in that particular program, like your previous program. So why not to mention that? Because that probably, why not would give edge to it, because it's already funded by US embassy. So I would suggest, do mention that. And there is no worries, if you are already member of PON, because this is not like the international program that you are alumni of. So just mention that, and yeah, you're good to go then. Somebody mentioned that, I would like to respond to that, I don't have certificates. If you don't have certificates, don't worry, they are not asking for certificates. Okay, in the form or in instructions, there is no demand of certificates. Just mention what activities you have done. Talib Mahar is asking how to apply for this. The process is very simple. Just go to US Embassy's website, write SUSI 2023, and you will find the form link and the website, and all the instructions are given there. First semester students are discouraged to apply because they don't have much experiences, because this is like leadership program, which demands a lot of social activities, and a lot of initiatives taken. So I think it's better to make background and have some good experiences, and then apply when you are in your second year. Murkasmi is asking, I've completed my bachelor's. If you have completed your bachelor's and you are in your master's program, sorry, you are not eligible for this, because this program is only for undergraduate students from any department.
Okay, thank you so much. And this we have a very short time in the last. And first of all, I thank you, our guest speaker, Mr. Mohsin Ali, for your precious time. And